Day number 50.
Day 50.
I know.
Oh my gosh, business as usual.
With an asterisk.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Mary.
And today is May the 4th.
Monday, May 4.
Also known as Happy Star Wars Day.
Oh, right.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th. Oh, wait. No, may the force stay with you. It's the
What force are you talking about?
This one.
Oh, a lightsaber.
Yeah,
well,
where's yours?
Mine's bigger.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, during this pandemic, we have been forced to do certain things
Yeah,
that are way out of the norm, not traditional,
right.
different from the way we've been doing them before.
Right.
And some of them are going to carry over, even if we go back to normal, even if we go back to business as usual with no asterisk.
Oh, that's kind of a cool concept, but we're not doing daily videos, okay? Yeah, so is there really such a thing as going back? I don't think so. I think we have to go forward.
Well,
May the force, what did you just do? Drop your saber?
Yes.
May the force stay with you.
Yes.
Right.
And one of those things that's going to stay with us is becoming more of a virtual agent.
Yeah.
And the question is, okay, if we become virtual agents, where's our value?
Oh, that's such an easy question. You know, in R Squared, we had a student that 2 times in the last 30 days has brought up this issue. And here's the way he said it. You know, if we convert everything to virtual, what's to say that someone in a foreign country who's willing to work for a paltry sum per hour wouldn't just take over our entire industry?
Yeah, or one of those giant tech companies going to pay us $25 to open a door, and that's where our wages come from. Well, we have a better answer than that.
That's right.
Yes.
That
What
is
it?
not going to happen. And here's what this agent said too. Well, travel agents disappeared. And why would that be? Because all the information could be gotten virtually and you can sign up for a vacation? Sure. But what is it that we do that nobody from another country that's never met you can do? See, Zillow is not standing in your living room. Well, right now we're not either.
Yes.
But we are willing to walk through your living room with you and talk to you about your property and FaceTime or, be live, right?
And the day before the hurricane hits, Zillow doesn't come out and put up those shutters for you.
Oh, thank you, Bob, for inspiring us with
CPR,
that.
Floyd gave us the answer. Close personal relationships. That's where our business is. And it's in creating a memorable experience from every transaction.
Yeah, that's really true.
We've read some interesting things during this pandemic, but one thing that's really stuck with me was about creating milestones.
Oh, yeah, I remember that book.
Now you don't know this woman as well as I do, but her heart is
Me?
incredible. And every Christmas, for as long as I've known her, she collects photographs from every member of the Marier family and creates this photograph book for her mom and dad to remember this year, all the kids, the grandkids, friends, even the new members of the family get in the book too. And it's such a wonderful milestone, keepsake, remembrance. People forget what you do, they forget what you say, but they never forget how you make them feel. And doing those things like that, like creating milestones from every transaction, that's how you maintain those close personal relationships and referrals for life.
And it's about bringing value to that relationship. It's not about you sucking the life or the money it's not that. It's about caring about them. That's something no one can take away from us. And then when we combine caring for their interests with skill, selling skill, one thing no one will ever be able to do for them better than you is negotiate a transaction on that client's behalf. To stand out there in front, David against Goliath, right? No matter what, protecting their
Equity
customers.
protector.
Yeah.
That's it.
Rip open your shirt and see that Superman t-shirt underneath.
We're their advocate.
Yeah.
Their representative.
Yeah.
That's what we,
And we don't charge by the hour.
No, we don't.
Like an attorney would. How much is an attorney per hour?
Speaking of attorneys.
What about
we have an accountant And I'm sure your business has an accountant because you don't do your own taxes. Nobody does. You delegate that. You outsource it to an expert.
Yeah.
And our accountant is a business accounting expert. Has
Right.
he called us to say, hey, how's your business doing? Have you applied for this from the government, for the aid? Have you applied for that? He hasn't, because what did Linda teach us? Linda Wickman, caring about what the other person cares about is what caring is all about. That's how you become memorable.
Yes, and seizing opportunity to serve. I think that's really what you're talking about. Giving advice when and where advice is needed, where expertise is needed. How have most of you found out about these government programs? Is it because you are hooked like an IV to a steady stream of media and bad news? Or is it that you heard it from somebody else who had your best interests in mind, who said, hey, did you know about?
Right.
And what if the professional was the one providing that? Boy, it's a really good point.
Sure. And we should be sending information like that to all of our clients.
Yeah.
In addition to flowers and thank you notes and gratitude.
Well, we've been saying know your numbers.
Right.
We just did a webinar for, the Easy Street last week. So a nationwide company, and the host happened to live in Minneapolis. So we said, well, look up how many listings were listed in I don't remember the time zone, but it was 700.
3 days.
In 3 days, 726 new listings in 3 days in Minneapolis. Now, knowing that number, what does that tell us? Well, first of all, that there is a lot of business out there. How many students of ours have we talked to in the last week that have said, hey, aren't we supposed to be slowing down? When do we get to have a break?
Exactly.
I'm
We're
going
busier than
crazy.
ever.
Yeah, right. And I heard that from Mobile, Alabama. And I heard that from Des Moines, Iowa. And I heard that from Chicago, Illinois. I heard that where people were locked down and supposed to not be going out. And they may be still social distancing and maybe not going out, as opposed to, like sitting in someone's kitchen table, although that's still happening across the country too in some places. But holy cow, it could be that 90% of the agents took the last 7 days off. And 10% of the people that are still working are doing all the business. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what kind of ratios there are coming out of this.
And that's our message. Even if things go back to normal, even if we get back to business as usual with no asterisk, the next pandemic, and there is going to be a next one.
Well, it might not be a pandemic. It could be a war or who knows, a crash of some sort.
The next one of these things that comes down the pipe.
An adversity.
Whatever it is.
The next adversity.
You're ready for it. You're prepared for it. That's the force we want to have within you. That you're prepared for anything. And CPR, those close personal relationships that you nurture, that you create milestones with, memorability. There's your answer. It's right there.
So even if you're in Manhattan and you are not allowed to leave your apartment, there is a way to sell and list, and you know it.
And we'll be here with you on day 51 tomorrow.
Oh,
May the force
stay with you. That's right.